Alright, here I am with my Canam here. The Spyder F3S. Go ahead and open up the front here. So what I like about this is it's waterproof. Got some storage in here. Throw in my GoPro stuff. Do a little quick check. was just shooting some film. Those are awesome. I had a friend of mine had one long time ago.
Yeah, this is light. I can jump right there.
Really?
4 feet off the ground.
Really? Well, I'm filming, so I was just gonna catch a little film if you don't mind.
I might not do it right every time.
Do it a couple times. I'm gonna do a edit it on my computer, and I'm making a little YouTube video. Mike VIP SR. Mike VIP SR.
Okay.
Mike VIP Senior. Or
Mike VIP SR.
that's it.
Okay.
Cool. Huh?
Waiting for him to move his cooler.
Man, I wrecked one of them when I was about your age. Broke my collarbone, my arm. I broke my arm in 3 places, and I
never broke any bones in my body.
Man, it was full of just like that. We were racing. Alright, so today I felt like taking a ride, and it's like 75 degrees out right now. It's beautiful. It's Louisiana, North Louisiana. I'm somewhere on 371 right now, coming up to Ringgold. What I wanted to talk about today was this bike. I love motorcycles. I truly do. I like motorcycles. I do know the dangers in motorcycles. I mean, I'm a guy who has children, who you know, values life. You know, every day I try to help people in real estate and in construction, and so I feel like I need to be here. So I always hear about motorcycles falling down. You know, you're going down the road and you hit a slick spot and you fall over and you slide off into the trees or unknown. That's what worries me. So I was looking at Canam a while back, but I never did like their designs because they would sit up like a motorcycle. I never did like that, but when I seen this one, I really like the style of it. This is BRP's Canam 2015 Spyder F3S. That's a whole lot to say, I know it, but it comes with some good things like Fox shocks. You've got Brembo brakes here, so you got some of the top of the line brakes. And these Kenda radials are great tires, real smooth. It'll shred that tire, by the way. You can get it in first, second gear and just pop the clutch, shred the tires. It is so much fun. Right now I've got a stock exhaust on it. It's loud enough. It doesn't sound as loud as like a motorbike should sound like, but there's a lot of mufflers and stuff underneath it. I'm thinking about putting something in it. I'm not real sure at the moment. I've already done a couple of upgrades, like this right here. I've taken this back fender part out. This used to be open. I took all that and put this on there. I'd really like that. I would like a smaller sprocket though. And then there's shock upgrades later on down the road that you can put in here. I wouldn't mind maybe an air suspension back here, something I can maybe put 5-10 pounds of pressure in it, and it'll be nice and smooth and still keep the traction on. This seat right here, expensive. When it comes to seats, we're talking, well, I think it's $1,000 for that seat. So yeah, but I gotta tell you, it is so comfortable. Look at that. You got all, I put the back support on there too. That was extra. But having that just changed the whole thing. I can ride it for hours, if not days, with that seat. The factory seat's okay. It was just a little too stiff for my liking. Anyway, here's his passenger footrest. I love that 1330 Ace motor. It is phenomenal. It's built in Austria. Done a little research on it. They do mostly airplane engines, and this thing flies. All right, so I've added these in here. I bought it stock. You know, I just bought the Type S version, but I bought it stock, and I wanted to add things to it. So I've got a lot of spare parts. This windshield, for one, I bought it. I like Canam makes parts that just come together and they fit. That's one thing I like about Canam, is all of it just comes together. It fits. And you can buy it off the shelf from Can-Am. Got your brake, your oil in here. Adjustable shocks. On this side here, there's ports. Well, I was going to add a port. There's an auxiliary line in here. There's an air filter right here, and it breathes from the front. But anyway, in the gas tank up front, you sit down in the bike real low, really nice. So there's the startup, but one thing I really like is this trunk, or I've heard people say frunk and all kind of stuff, but this storage compartment will fit. You can put a full-size helmet in here, but something I don't like is apparently Can-Am sells some things like this plug right here. I had a local shop put this in. I was very unimpressed by how they done it. So there, not a whole lot of people can work on them, but what I did, I got my Leatherman tool down there. Oh, and I added this light in here, done it myself, because these shops, they just couldn't do it. So here's the deal. Hard to find somebody that knows what they're doing with the bike, but then again, it just all depends on the mechanic in the shop, because I'm mechanically inclined, and I can say that because, you know, I've rebuilt engines. I've never done any transmission work, rear ends, four-wheelers, grew up on four-wheelers. Another reason why I like this bike is because growing up on four-wheelers, you know, we used to mud ride. We did all kind of things in Red River Parish and in Louisiana. It's so much fun. But you have the stability like a four-wheeler with the two wheels on the front, the one in the back. It's just, you can take you can corner with it really well. If it gets stupid with you, or if you lose traction, I should say if you get stupid with it, because it's so powerful. But if you lose traction, it does have some nannies that can kick in and help correct the bike and keep it from losing control and doing crazy things. Now, another thing that I like is the startup. Going through the startup, you have this spot right here. You can change a lot of this, but let me see if I can get that out of the way here. Parking brake is on. Okay, Parking brake is off. The electronic parking brake's nice. It's sort of like an anti-theft feature because you can just electronically lock the bike where it's at, not have to worry about somebody getting into it. So going through it, you can go through the date, how many hours, the trip hours, trip B, trip A, I'm going backwards, and 2,884 miles is what I got on it here, and 12:43 p.m. today. Tack, it red lines at 75. It'll push 85. I mean, if you're into it, but right here to here, it is so fast. So you got to be really ready to start clutching and working that foot, because it'll just tack out real fast. It doesn't do 200, but you know, it does have some limitations to it, which is probably a good thing, especially for me. But once you get it up to about 100, is, you know, you really don't even need to go that fast anyway. Speed limits around here are 55, 75, and it loves cruising at 75. It just loves it. It just floats at 75. Really good traction. The steering feel is just phenomenal at that speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up. To crank it up, you got to do this, which is kind of a neat feature, because it means somebody just jumps on the bike. They're not going to be able to, you know, start it really fast without pressing this. So that's what makes it neat. I hear a bike coming. High RPMs. I'm going to check that bike out. So like I said, I do love bikes. Now, the Hayabusas are nice, but I hear they're not too good at cornering. They're good at straight lines. Old friend of mine has a Suzuki Gixxer 1000. That's nice. So here it comes. Ninja Kawasaki. All right, so let me go through boot up like I was. Okay, so this is up and going. Look, everybody's riding. Oh, that's awesome. So hit eco here, start. It doesn't turn on eco, it just unlocks it where it can crank. So you seen it hit its tack at 8,500. You can tell it's that muffler is really silencing the thing down. So let's turn on the bright lights. I got my fog lights on, trying to get an idea how easy it is to see this. So you're going down the road. That's not my cam, by the way. So I'm gonna walk out here some, because I want to make I want to point out something about. That's where I'm walking here. I want to point out something about this bike. So you're going down the road. A lot of people tend to look real fast, not really pay attention. But here's something neat about this. So at nighttime, you can definitely see this bike. And it's got an aggressive look to it. I get many comments, a lot of comments about it. I mean, 9 out of 10 motorcyclists seem to approve of it. You get some of them that say, oh man, that's not a traditional bike. Well, I know it's not a traditional bike, and if I wanted a traditional bike, I would have got a traditional bike. This is a bike that I had my eye on when they come out with it. So, well, what's really neat is the new models. New models, you can do there's some stuff in here that you can turn off the computer, or the VSS, vehicle stability system, and traction control system, TCS, whatever it is on here. But you can turn all that off, and you can have the bike run crazy. I'm talking about, you can shred that back tire off of there. I think these tires run about 225, so nonsense. You see it's got electric motor over here for electric assist steering. That's nice to have. No hydraulics, no nasty hydraulics. I love that. So anyway, that was the introduction, some of the walkthrough around this bike, and let me know what you think. Leave some comments below. I found my way to a little town called Jamestown, somewhere between Castor and Heffron. I've been here before. Oh my God, that's probably the best ham and Swiss sandwich I've ever ate. So I think I spent like $2-3 and got a monster and something to eat. So that was awesome. So I found this street that looks like it's good and it's closed down. I'm wanting to kind of look, kind of explore. You see that? That is just the weirdest thing, because, I mean, you can go around it, but it's been there for a long time. Well, I can see why they don't want nobody to come in here. Every now and then, especially around these culverts, you'll see snakes. Just an old creek. But look at this culvert. They don't make culverts like this no more. Look at the rivets. It's just a piece of metal, a flat piece of metal they just like bent and then riveted together all the way down to make a culvert. That is massive. There's like no way through here at all. Wow. had to stop and get all my stuff set up again. I'm playing Ingress, and I'm in Jonesboro, Louisiana now. I guess I'm gonna head up towards north from here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I had to change batteries in this thing. Plus, I'm gonna rework some of this, the way it's all set up. Well, I've made it way out here to like East Louisiana today, and it's 2:58. I'm somewhere in Walker, Jonesboro. I'm in Jonesboro still. Interesting little drive. I'm all the way out here on a dirt road, just cruising here, and so I just took a portal from Tall One from Monroe. I think it's funny. He come out here to form keys to this portal, I'm pretty sure, so he can make his fields. But anyway, I'm gonna take off. I got to go to Crossroads, Louisiana, to get together a Facebook event. Celine's coming up in the world. I'm connected to some internet here. Go ahead and get some of that going. That's a guy out of Shreveport built this near my house. But it's so funny because Celine is there. It's like no signal out here ever. I guess Verizon.
Then turn right.
Not even Verizon has signal here, but what's neat is we got signal here. I'm pretty happy about that. And something else that's funny is the house behind me here has been rolled. Now, when I was in high school at Lakeview, I know we come through here in junior high or whatever, and we rolled this whole town. Check this out. This is Celine. We rolled this entire town, all down that road, like all the way over there, or that the arrows are pointing right. There's a road that goes left. We rolled all that. So it's a little late in the year to see a house rolled out here, and that's behind me, so it's fine. just got home right before dark here. All right, so I got this little Volkswagen Passat. I've done a lot of work to this car, and I don't use it no more. I bought a Toyota Tundra, and so I just had this for fuel efficiency and things like that. Let's see. All right, this car will be sold tomorrow. Yup, gonna miss it. I took a Sawzall to it and to the breather box, and I cut the front of the breather box out. So now when you go down the road at 55 with the cruise set, you can get 37 miles to the gallon instead of 31.
On top of the base pay.
Yeah.
So $13.15 would have been the minimum that I would have went back at, because that would have been reasonable based on how much years of experience I have, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you hit that no button?
Huh?
No on the Bluetooth.
Oh. So anyway, well, since I already make $14 an hour over at ACS, I was like, let me just make it even on the cost. That's why I asked for $14. Still more than I made there about when I left.
There's Kevin right there. So here we are, Armadillo Grill. To make, yeah. So he opened the door up, and I backed up, and he kind of like just stood there with the door open. He didn't look at me, he didn't peep his head in, look at me. But about 5-10 seconds went by, and I guess he got tired of holding the door open. He goes, looks in, and I just kind of stepped back, and then he come in, I just went out. I wasn't gonna let him hold the door for me. Well, dinner was good. It was fun.
Yep.
Oh my God. So I had street tacos and some Diablo shrimp, and you had.
They kicked your ass.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm still feeling the heat on my face from those hot jalapenos, bacon wrapped with the big old shrimp in them. So, what did you have?
Taco pies, the potato taco pies. With a mango margarita, frozen margarita.
With a mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita. Say it like that. Frozen mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita.
That sounds so funny when you say it. Say it again.
No.
It's funny.
Say what again?
Frozen mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita.
Shut up.
Mine was so hardcore. Yours was so weak. I was so hardcore the way I said my frozen mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita.
Frozen mango margarita.
Why is your margarita so angry?
Because yours was getting angry. I thought we were going there. We were going there.
Margarita.
Margarita. My margaritas.
I like that name.
Margarita.
Mangaritas.
Oh, now you say mango. Say it again.
Mangaritas.
No, say it like you just said it.
Mangaritas.
No, don't say it all proper. Say it all country.
Mangaritas.
You said mangaritas. Mangaritas. Do it again.
No.
Alright, so this is what happens when you put Portia in the vehicle with me. She gets all country and she starts saying country stuff like mango Rita. No, mango Rita. Say it.
Mangarita.
Oh my God. And then, yeah. So we got to drive home now.
And you have crossed the yellow line 50 times.
No, I was letting my tire ride on those reflectors so that I know that I'm driving straight on the line in the road. You don't ever do that? So at night, no cars coming. If you ride, I can feel my tire just touching them. They're kissing them. Oh, There's so many missing though. It kind of messes up the beat. I was trying to go by the beat, dun, 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 but then it was missing a bunch.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! What happened to your fingernails? What happened? Did you put them in a wood chipper? Because they are all chipped up.
Hey!
Hey!
Back up off me.
Back up off me. What are you gonna do with them when you get home? You're gonna, you know, since I said that, I bet you're gonna go into the house and stink up the house with acetone.
No, I'll do that tomorrow.
Oh, don't do it tomorrow.
Yep.
Do it. Wake me up to the smell of acetone. Wake up buzzing. So, what kind of idea you have about painting your toenails right now?
I know.
What kind of idea? No, so no toenails.
Not tonight.
No, tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
What color?
I'm thinking blue.
Why would you do blue?
Because I've been doing burgundy for the past 2 weeks.
Why have you been doing burgundy for the past 2 weeks?
Because I bought this shirt.
Oh, have you been wearing it for 2 weeks?
No, I wore it.
So you paint?
No, I've had burgundy nails for 3 weeks.
Okay, so you paint your toes to the color of the shirt that you buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll paint my toenails and fingernails one day because of an outfit that I may have on, or have the idea to put on the next day.
Okay.
And then I just stick with that color until it gets to the point where it's like this.
I see Meemaw running. Good to see him going. So so you can't, obviously, if you paint your toenails to the color of the clothing you're planning on wearing, and then if just say that clothing is dirty,
yeah,
and what are you gonna do? Or do you just not wear a certain color?
No, you just stick with the color. It's fine.
So you just wear this. Wait. So like if you picked a yellow shirt with your burgundy nails.
It's fine.
Fine. Okay. What about a lime green with your burgundy nails?
That would be kind of gross.
Yeah, it would be kind of gross. So
good thing I don't have any lime green clothing.
I could get you some lime green clothing.
No, thank you. Although I do have lime green fingernail polish.
Meemaw.